So, if you watched the past video, you probably already knew that this week's been kind of rough for me with the whole power going out and the awful living conditions for a few days earlier this week. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about today. What this is really about is an apology for the way I handled the whole diaper situation last week. With my chat was going a little bit overboard on making the diaper jokes, and on stream I got pretty upset over it because I tried to put a limit on it by getting one of my moderators to add a bot that would like prevent people from saying it until a certain hour of the night. But I got mad because people kept saying it past the hour that it was like designated to end. So they kept saying it and trying to get around it by like using different words, like putting fours and like different numbers into the word diaper to make it go through the bot and not get detected. So people were still abusing it, and that got me pretty mad because people weren't listening to me and they were just like trying to take advantage of the system. But in all honesty, I should not have gotten so upset about that. I think that the whole way I handled the situation on my stream was kind of what drove people away from watching. And the same with the apology, not the apology video, the diaper situation video, where I talked about how it's too much, people need to just tone it back. I think people interpreted that as just not being allowed to say it at all. And I've noticed that not nearly as many people have been chatting in my stream since that happened, because I guess they're just afraid to make jokes or afraid to chat. And what I was really trying to do with all this is appeal to the people who, like the loud minority of people who have an issue with making jokes in chat, and they get really offended by people saying the word diaper. And I've realized that the majority of people who watch the stream now want to make jokes and want to fuck around and have fun, and just trying so hard to I guess like restrict or be the fun police for people who are just new to the stream and they don't know any better. Just really pushed a lot of those people away. And I just wanted to say that if any of you are watching now, I just wanted to apologize for that. That's not what I meant to do. I want my chat to be a fun place where you can just joke around, and just like a normal Twitch chat where you don't have to worry about being timed out for saying some stupid head ass shit. Like people, there are times where conversations can be had, and there are times people are just messing around and posting copy pasta as memes. And I don't want people to think that that's not okay at all, because when people get afraid to say stuff, it's like, it just makes it not fun. This is only, I think I overreacted to the whole diaper thing and the whole making jokes in chat, because this only really was a 2-day problem. Like, it was a total overreaction on my part, acting like it was a plague or something, when it was really only going on for 2 days. And I'm sure that it would have just like eventually stopped on its own, but I had to just put a hard hand on it, and just, I've noticed like a big difference this past week of streaming. It may also be because of like, I guess like Twitch, I'm not on the algorithm of Twitch anymore. It's like not really recommending me to people right now for some reason. Maybe that could be part of it, but I've just noticed that not as many people have been watching and not as many people have been talking. And I have a feeling that that has something to do with the way I handled this last week. So I just wanted to let you know that if you were one of the people that I just said, like, if the only reason why you watch my stream is because you can talk about diapers and shit, then get the fuck out of here. Like, if you were one of the people that I harshly criticized last week for, I guess, making jokes in my chat when everybody thought it was okay to do it, I'm really sorry about that. And you're welcome to come back and have fun, but again, like, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be putting a limit on it, but I'm just not going, I regret being so harsh on people for doing that and making a full-blown video on, like, like how it's a problem, because I really don't think I articulated the right way that I don't have an issue people saying the word diaper and making jokes and stuff like that. The problem I have is when it's like, it just goes on for too long, and I can't, like, I just can't talk to my chat. That's the only problem I have with it. So honestly, I'm still trying to figure out how to balance my stream and, keep people entertained and let people do what they want in chat while still being able to have conversations with people. It's hard, and becoming a bigger streamer lately and having a more active chat and just moving faster and not being able to read it as much is something that I have to adjust to, because like the only way up from here is just having a more active chat and people meet me around and stuff. And I guess I was just kind of clinging to being able to, read every message and so forth. I just haven't been really, I and others have not been really accepting of change. And, if you guys want to have fun, then come to my stream and have fun, really. That's all I got to say, because it feels worse knowing that I push people away than just, like, having everything that I want. I want everybody to be happy. So, that's all I have to say about the whole diaper thing. But another apology that I have is not being, not noticing when things are going wrong in my chat right away, and not noticing when the mods aren't doing their jobs. So, recently, and by recently I mean yesterday, I'd made a complete overhaul on the mod lists and the VIP lists, and we also officially separated moderators from VIPs, and separated even further the moderators from the Discord from the Twitch chat. So what that means is pretty much like in the past, if you were a moderator on Twitch, you were also a moderator on the Discord, and if you were a VIP in the chat, then you could be switched like from the moderator section, like to and from the moderators and the VIPs, like back and forth. And that's not the way it is anymore. We're not going to have like the whole, like, if you're a VIP, you can get switched to mod and back and forth. We're not going to have, if you're a mod in the Discord server, you automatically get modded in chat. I cut down like half my mod team and like half my VIPs. And I think that this is going to help us figure out, like, how we can, I guess, like, have a chat where people can not be so afraid to talk and say stuff. Because I've gotten several reports that people were just getting timed out for saying really dumb shit, and it was inconsistent, where people who got banned for one thing would just get a message deleted for another, or just get a slap on the wrist for something that wasn't even that bad, or another person gets a slap on the wrist for saying something awful. It's just it was just inconsistent. But what I was saying about figuring out like where the real problem is, and like gradually modding people back to eventually build like a solid mod team that's pretty much always watching chat and can delete the actual bad messages, like the ones that are like just blatantly being racist or marginalizing people, or just like spamming to the point where you can't read chat. Like those kinds of things actually need to be timed out. But people are taking it a step further and timing out things that personally offend them. And again, like I don't mean like anything that's actually offensive. It's just more like diaper poopy shit, like that. It's stuff like that people are getting like timed out for like 5 minutes for saying. When I've expressed it, I don't have an issue with that unless people are saying it so much that I can't read my chat. So, and again, like that was only a 2-day thing, so it hasn't been happening lately, but people are still getting timed out and banned for stuff like that because their personal alignment, they just don't want to see it. So that's one thing, is I'm not going to allow that anymore, and I'm going to start changing moderator lists if it continues to happen. And I already have unmodded and modded new people to make sure that doesn't happen in the future. And again, also with the whole unmodding people, I got word that there was some moderator abuse of people like getting words put in their mouth, like you said this and you were banned, when they didn't actually say that. It's corrupt as fuck, and I had no idea it was happening, so I just wanted to personally apologize on my behalf for that happening. If that happened to you at any point where you were banned and the person said the reason why you were banned isn't actually the reason why you were banned, they just wanted to ban you out of some personal reason, because that had happened a few times in the past week. And again, like that even happening once is unacceptable to me. So I'm sorry that I didn't see it, or I wasn't aware of it, or didn't have the full scoop on it. I should be more aware of what's going on in my chat, and if the moderators are being abusive like that, it's a problem. And I've taken the steps to unmod people and remod new people and old people to try and help fix that, where we can have a chat where people aren't afraid to talk and they rightfully get banned or timed out for things that, are worthy of bans and timeouts. And I don't have a hard hand on banning people. I really never wanted to. Like sometimes I get mad, or in the past I've gotten mad and banned people, but I've tried to be a lot better about that over the past years. It's not like being trigger-haired and banning people just because they piss me off. Like I haven't done that in a while, I don't think, and it's mostly just been my mods who just like some of them just have an issue with certain jokes that they don't like, and they will just ban you for it. And I just don't think that's okay anymore. In the past, like when the stream was a lot smaller and more clicky, it kind of was okay because there weren't a lot of people coming to the stream and finding the content. So people weren't getting recommended the content. They weren't really finding the stream as often, so it became more clicky where if somebody came in and they weren't, like, I guess, acclimated to the culture of the stream, people would just kind of, like, walk on them and ban them and stuff. That hasn't happened in a long time. That was, like, over a year ago that was a problem, but now it's just people just, like, getting mad at, like, your joke's not my idea of what a joke should be, so I'm going to time you out for it. Like, it's not, I don't want that to happen anymore. And I know, like, a lot of the stuff that I'm saying might sound contradictory, but again, like, I'm trying to find a balance where everybody can have fun in chat. People can still make the jokes they want to make, but it's not disruptive. And again, I feel like not being able to read my chat because of diaper is just as disruptive as people getting banned and timed out for saying things that aren't worthy of bans and timeouts. So I just want to let you guys know that I took the steps to prevent that from happening further. And I'm going to try as hard as I can to keep my chat a free place where you can joke around within reason. I don't want people to be afraid of having fun. I don't want the fun police to be roaming around in the stream where the streamer also fucks around and says stupid shit. It just sounds like there's just a big disconnect between the moderation and myself and my chat, and I just want to try to help fix that from now on. So yeah, if you're watching this now and you were pushed away from the stream in the past week, this is my personal apology for being so stupid and short-sighted about all this stuff. Again, it hurts to watch, like, several hundred people just not want to watch your stream anymore because you've been foolish and you haven't moderated your stream properly and you haven't been paying attention to the corrupt things going on in your chat. So this is my official message saying that I'm going to be a better streamer. I'm going to be better at appointing moderators and keeping a better eye on what's going on in chat. I'm going to try as hard as I can to make this work. Side note, guys, the Cat in the Hat meme run is tonight. If you're watching this on the day this is uploaded, we're doing it's a media share stream, so you can share your memes. The memes will play over this shitty game I'm going to play tonight. We're all just going to have a good laugh and have some fun. After that, we're probably going to do some one tiki labbing. If you don't know, it's a pretty inconsistent strat in Battle for Bikini Bottom that's been plaguing the game lately. I'm probably going to get in a call with some friends, and we're going to try to work out this setup, and we're gonna try to make this consistent so we can get back to speed running. Again, like during the one tiki labbing, I'm probably not going to be reading chat as much, but I'm going to try as hard as I can to make sure things are going smoothly. I don't want to see any more fighting between the mods and the chatters. I don't want to see any more fighting between the chatters and the chatters, and I'm certainly going to make a better effort to not get mad at people for, like, even things that I had the right to be mad at. There's no reason to be mad at it, and I'm just going to try to ignore and let the moderators do their jobs. And again, like, a lot of times, if someone says something that was, like, not okay, all you gotta do is just, like, delete their message and they'll get the message, you know? It's the people who just perpetually say shit that they're obviously trying to provoke an argument. Like, those are the people who need to get timed out. And I've been trying to tell people, like, this is how you should moderate. And again, like, there are other moderators who believe the same thing, but the message is not, like, across to everybody yet. I'm really trying to... I sound like a broken record at this point, but I just want to let you guys know that I'm really trying to solve this and work this out. So, again, if you watched this full video, thank you for watching, guys. Again, I'm really sorry this happened, and I'm trying to become a better streamer. I know that some of you guys may not have even noticed that this was going on, but to me it matters a lot, and I have noticed that it's not been very good lately. So, just letting you know, tonight is officially day 0 of making the stream fun again, and yeah, I hope to see you there. Thanks for your cooperation. Thank you for listening, and again, thanks for watching.